Hi, everybody. Just waiting a couple of seconds for those of you listening to the recording. It takes a couple of seconds to kick in. My name's Rebecca Lee. You can follow me at my page, Rebecca Lee, Awaken the Spirit Within. Happy Wednesday. Just waiting for a few people to come on. I'll be here giving Unlock Your Love Blocks readings tonight. You may have seen me before. If not, I have my own deck of oracle cards, Unlock Your Love Blocks. So helping you find out what's blocking you from giving and receiving love in relationship. Perhaps you're single and you know, perhaps it's just about self-love. Okay, so I really help people dig into what the blocks are, what the karmic patterns are in love and relationship and in self-love. So if you would like an Unlock Your Love Blocks reading, just let me know whether you're in a relationship, you're single, or you really want to focus on self-love. That's really helpful. I have some Adoring Virtues old romance cards here too, just for some, you know, some extra insight. So I've always got my Jackie Newcomb's messages from heaven. So there could be a little bit of mediumship tonight. We'll see how we go. And just general psychic reading if that's what she likes. So yeah, I'm in a little bit of a different area tonight, and I don't have any pen or paper to write down names like I normally do, so I'm just going to be winging it and rocking it a different way tonight. So it's really nice to see you. I don't think I was here last week. I haven't been that well, but feeling much better this week. So it's good to be back. Good to see you all. So let's just see. Spirit just sort of draws me randomly to names, and I just sort of scroll and I just get like a stop, or I see like a light or an energy. So yeah, just if you need to comment a couple of times, that's fine. Hey everybody, it's really good to see you all. Good to see some new people coming in. And yeah, I'll get started in a second. So just bear with me as I work my way around. Okay. All right. So, the messages are coming in fast. How are you? Awesome. Alrighty. So, I'm going to read for Raylene Lee Butler. Hello, lovely lady. It's nice to meet you. She's asking for a romance reading. Not sure if you're single or in a relationship, so let's just see what comes out, what I sense. If you want to comment, Raylene, let me know if you're single or in a relationship. That would be great. Thanks, Laura. Yes, and I think I am drawn to your name too, darling, so I think I will give you a reading tonight. So yes, Raylene Lee Butler, darling, I am going to read for you first. So let's see what happens for Raylene. I really wish I had pen and paper. Raylene. Honey. Okay. I keep hearing the word father, so I'm not sure if that means that he's in spirit, or whether that's where some of your issues might relate to. Okay, separated, thank you. Often that can be that the father's actually coming through, but when I do love blocks, often that can be there's issues, right? Like there's challenges that we have, and you know, we have these challenges from the people that raise us, the caregivers, the parents, the grandparents that raise us. You know, so often we unintentionally repeat or try and resolve in our relationships what we didn't get to work out in our parenting relationships. So you had a card fall out, which is growth. And basically what it says is, you know, these changes that are happening, it's like it really had to happen for you. It's like you had to get out of that relationship for you to be able to grow and evolve as a soul. I almost feel like you were holding your breath, like you couldn't breathe perhaps in that relationship as well. So that it's almost like maybe you were feeling suffocated or stifled. You know, I can't sense either way who sort of asked for the relationship to end, but I just keep getting this sense of holding your breath and that you couldn't breathe and you were feeling quite stifled in the relationship. So, you know, to get that card first off tells me, you know, this is a really good thing that's happened. You know, this separation needed to happen because there's a few things that you need to sort out within yourself. Again, you know, perhaps there's some things around father, or it could be like men in general, the masculine in general, authority. I get the sense that you know, sometimes it might be difficult for you to listen to the male or the masculine. Okay, I can feel like this kind of feisty kind of energy. It's interesting because I've just pulled the children card out of the Doreen's deck. So it just says your love life is being affected by children. So perhaps you have children together, and you know, maybe that's why you were, you know, you held together for so long, or you know, that there's some kind of issues or cord sort of keeping you together there, you know, around children. Okay, so Raylene, my thoughts and my feelings for you is I'm getting to sort of I'm getting the words expand your horizons, explore. I'm getting like expand and explore. Like it's time for you to look in different areas in life, to venture down new pathways, to breathe. And as I'm talking to you more, I'm feeling like more breath coming in, more life coming in, being able to breathe again, to relax, and your perceptions of life expanding. So I just feel for you right now is to just take each moment, each day as it comes, spend some time on your own, spend some time looking at what's good in life. Okay, so what there can be that for you to look forward to. Okay, you need to start creating that yourself. Like, what is it that you want to work towards and create, and you know, have things planned that you can look forward to. So one step at a time is what I'm sensing. I also feel like there is actually a female energy in spirit around you too that feels really supportive, and I feel like she'd like I just, you know, see this hand on your back just really sort of nurturing you, helping you to just be in the moment, and she's just reassuring you that you're going to get through this, and just one day at a time. So have things to look forward to, and work on what you want to look forward to, but also be in the moment at the same time. It's a bit of a contradiction there, but hopefully you'll feel what I mean. So I'm just going to get rid of our little troll there. Let me just do that. Sorry about that. I was just in the middle of that reading. So that was for Raylene. I hope that makes sense, Raylene, in some way. And thank you very much for being here, and I'll leave that with you. Apologies for the troll. They do come. Actually, is this a different one? Okay, so God, don't you love it? All righty. Okay, so that was for Raylene. Hopefully she made some sense of that. So I'm going for Laura Lou Blondie. I think I've read for you before. Your name's familiar, but I'm drawn to you again. So yes, thank you. I am feeling better. I really appreciate it. And can I have a card? Needing guidance. Thanks again for your time. Love and light. Yes, awesome. Thanks, Raylene. Okay, so this is for Laura Lou Blondie. Needing guidance. I'm still going with the love blocks cards because, whether it's for love or relationship or career guidance, and that's what I'm feeling for you. Laura Lou is about, it feels like about direction, about purpose, about career, or it just what you want to do with yourself, what you want to do with your life. Are you really sort of going in the right direction, or what's happening for you? So that's just what I'm sensing first and foremost that we need to have a look for. So Laura Lou Blondie. Okay. So I've got the gratitude card, and the gratitude card can remind us to feel really grateful for what we have and the things that we have around us. But what I'm really sensing is about you going within you. There might be sense that you're not feeling good enough, or that you're not enough, you're not talented enough or skilled enough or knowledgeable enough. This can be a real sabotage. People who do a lot of courses or feel like they've got to do a lot of courses and study before they can get there. So there's a fine line in that. We want to know our stuff. We want to, be able to do what we do well. But, there's a line that you cross where, okay, you know enough now to get started. Like a lot of the learning happens on the job. You got to get out there kind of thing. So whatever it is that you're doing in your work or your purpose or that you want to do, I just feel like you have to allow yourself to not be perfect and to get out, start doing it, and allow yourself to learn and to practice and to get better and to deepen your skill and your knowledge every day, and that happens throughout life. It's like doing this work. It's like doing any work. I mean, when do you feel good enough? It's like you step out there and you just start doing it, and you open yourself to it, and you trust yourself that, I might not be the best healer or the best psychic or the best vet or whatever, but you be in your heart and have good intentions, and you'll learn and you'll grow as you go. So I just feel like you've got this perfectionist energy, and I just feel like that can really overtake you. Perhaps have some anxiety around that. I can feel that. So I just feel like you need to work on your mindset, and you need to work on and be aware of and work on what you're saying to yourself, just to allow yourself to be where you are and just take one step at a time. Okay. And just that right where you are and who you are right now is perfect. Okay. We don't come into this life perfect. If we came into this realm perfect and knew it all and had it all, I mean, what really would we be here for? We're here to expand and learn and grow. So Laura Lou, I think you really need to take the pressure off yourself. I feel like you need to give yourself a break in your mind. I would love to see you smile and relax a little, and just allow yourself to be where you are and just take one step at a time. And I just feel like whatever it is that you're doing or want to do in your life, I feel like you're going to be brilliant at it, because I think it's your personality to go to things into depth or detail, but just be aware that sometimes that could really be a source of pain and stress and overwhelm, and there's this perfectionist thing here that can really sort of tip you over the edge. So that is for Laura, darling. I hope that helps. But that was my sense tonight. If you wanted anything around love, let me know while I'm here. But I just had this overwhelming sense that, whatever's going on, I really needed to talk to you about purpose and career and what you need to do with yourself. And I can't get a sense what that is, but it wasn't about that. It was about the perfectionism and all, everything that we just talked about. So Laura Lou, darling, I hope that helps you. I'll leave that with you. Thank you for being here tonight. And I hope that helps. Thank you, darling. Okay. All righty. Oh, and breathe, darling. Breathe, trust, breathe and trust. Okay, I'm looking at Jody Rooks, 4-year long distance relationship in Australia. Hello, he's in England. Okay, and I don't know if it will work. I just need some clarification as to whether to keep pursuing this or just let it go. We both love each other, but at the moment we are not happy. Okay, I understand. Yeah, beautiful. So Jody, I'm with you, darling. Jody Rooks. Okay. Yeah, 4 years is a long time. 4 years is a long time. And I think particularly, you know, moving through what we're moving through in the world right now, you know, even though in terms of distance, nothing's changed. It's interesting. I do consult with a lot of people who are in long-term relationship. And look, you know, it's probably one of the most difficult paths, you know, to go down. It really requires a lot of trust. It definitely requires an enormous amount of communication, okay? And it can be very difficult to feel like you're living in a normal life. And again, even though we've had lockdowns and restrictions, and you know, many people still don't have the freedom of movement. And the people that do, it's hard, but I just feel like you need a sense of normality. You know, I really do. I get the kind of impression that that he probably won't come to this country. I just feel like there is some ties. I almost said the word burdens. I was going to say responsibilities, but there's a sense of burden around there. So I don't know if he has another family or children or some kind of commitment over there. It might be difficult for him to come here. I'm not sure what he's telling you, but I feel I'm getting it's like not likely that he will come here. And so if it was to go to the next step, I feel like it would be you having to go over there. I feel your soul's already lived in that land. I feel like you could go there, but you're in Australia for a reason. So, darling, I guess what I'm saying, I don't like to say to anybody whether, you know, I don't tell anybody what to do, whether you should do this or do that. But I'm just saying, yeah, it's tricky. You're in a tricky position. And I just feel like you need a sense of normality. You need someone that's with you by your side. So you really actually love the physical. I think that's what you're learning about yourself from this. I think maybe in the past you've been a person, you know, for lots of reasons, and I can sense into that, you've been a person that's perhaps isolated yourself, you know, to varying degrees from people, bit of a loner. But I think what you're learning through this, and then with, you know, with the whole COVID thing and everything that's coming in, I think you're either starting to feel ready or starting to realize that you actually do love to be in the company of others. At least that's what I'm sensing coming up inside of you, that you are ready for now. Okay, so this is for Jody Rooks. Okay, so darling, I just feel that you know, you're ready for the next step. You're ready for a physical relationship. And I really feel like that there is mutual respect and even a degree of love there between you both. But I think it's coming to the time to make a decision, well, who's going to do what? And have that conversation if you haven't had it already, and make some decisions about, you know, what happens here. 4 years is a long time. It's definitely not been a waste of time. I feel like if you know, understand how you've changed in those 4 years and really sort of feel into what you're ready for now, because you might not have been there for a long time in your life. So that in itself's a beautiful gift. Okay. And of course, the choice is yours. I feel like the choice will be yours, whether you continue this now or you don't. Okay, but my sense is, honey, I don't think you can carry this on long distance for too much longer. I think a decision's going to have to be made. And I feel like you're going to do it. And I feel like I'm just getting like that. I'm getting that it's just going to happen. Snap. You're just going to make the decision. You're going to say something and you're not even going to know that that was going to come out. So whether it's that you're going there or whether you're done. I do feel like perhaps there is someone else around you, like a friend of sorts as well. So despite all that, I think you're ready to let some people in your life and to have connections. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. I hope that gives you some insight or something to think about. Okay, so that reading was for Jody Rooks. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Rooks. So, Jody, I'll leave that with you, darling. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope that gives you some insight. All right. I didn't even pull you a card. I just didn't need to. I don't always pull cards. Well, I don't remember pulling you a card. All right, Jody. Thank you, darling. Okay. So let me just have a look where I'm sort of being pulled for. Nicole Smith, I'd just love to know whether you're single or in a relationship. If you could just let me know. Oh, that's beautiful, Jody. Thank you. I'm glad that resonates, honey. Yeah, it's tough. It really is in those predicaments, in those situations. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, thanks, Ray. Just seeing Laura. So we talked about your career and what's happening there, and you're also single. So I'm just going to quickly just answer that for Laura, because I feel like I'm still shuffling for you. That was my sense. And thanks, Nicole. I've got you there, single. So I'm just going to just pull a Love Blocks card for Laura, and then I'm going to read for Nicole, and then I'm going to read for Ray. So thank you, beautiful ones. Let's just see what happens here. I get a lot of anxiety when it comes to love for you, Laura. Yeah, so, and I've got the parents card. And it's interesting, like I've got quite a number of decks, and as I said, I'm in a different place, so I've just had this really old deck here where I am, and it's quite crinkled up, this card. And it's the parents card. So I sense, Laura, single at the moment, that your parents' relationship with each other, I think, sits deep in the back of your mind. And I'm just going to say that, difficult to go into coaching here, but I would really invite you to take some time to reflect on what you recall of your parents or whoever your caregivers were growing up. Okay. It is about the masculine and the feminine energies. It is about relating to each other. The masculine and the feminine are just getting, there's something in the back of your mind about parents and relationship. It's something's going on there that's really informing your whole blueprint about relationships. It's creating a belief that causes anxiety for you around relationship. You can feel it in your third chakra. So there's a fear around that, okay? And it stems from some kind of memory. So that's some kind of belief about your parents' relationship that needs some healing. And I'm just automatically seeing some light being here, like shone on this belief, this memory that's caused this belief, created this belief in you. I can see it sitting in your third chakra. I'm already starting to feel it move. I'm actually feeling indigestion, like heartburny type feelings. I don't know if you actually do physically get that, but that's what I'm feeling. So I'm asking Spirit to bring that to the light for you so you can look upon it, remember it, reflect on it, and see what it is that that you're believing to be true about love and relationship there that needs healing. So that's the easiest way I can wrap that up for you, to really unlock that block for you to move forward in relationship. Let me just pull another card, because let's see what happens if you work on that. Definitely feel a little bit more relaxed. Definitely feel less awkward. Yeah, I'm actually just feeling like a pain in the back, and even I'm getting it in your right shoulder as well. So there's definitely some wounding there. But I'm really feeling if you can work on this parents issue, you'll be able to better express yourself in love. You got the children card. So I don't know if you want children, because that was like I was focusing on an outcome. And you've got to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So it's like you do that piece of work with the parents that I told you about, okay? And I've already got spirits shining the light on that. So expect things to come up. And, you know, this little piece of healing is going to help you. I'm getting make the move, right? Make the move, or at least, you know, because it says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I think just being able to show people that you're interested, because that might be a little bit hard to read from you, okay? So you could keep that really sort of locked up, even if you feel like you're being flirty in the past, or that you're letting somebody know that you like them, they're not getting that message, okay? So that's what needs to happen. So that was for Laura, darling. I hope that helps. Thank you. I really want to, I felt you wanted to talk about love, but you just got the whole purpose thing come through earlier. Okay, so thank you. Beautiful. I'm going to read for Nicole Smith. She's single, but she is in love with somebody. So let's see what comes up for Nicole. Straight away, I'm getting like a pain in my heart. Nicole, pain in my heart. You know, usually this can signify when there's a pain in the heart chakra, there's some kind of grief. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean a grief around this connection or this relationship. That can come earlier. I'm getting the ages 2 and 4. There perhaps was a loss, that the family lost someone, or there was something that you lost at that time, or the family lost at that time, okay? So I feel that in your heart chakra, that would be something to work on in healing, okay? Breathing into that. Okay, not going to do anything here with that, but I just needed to let you know. You just had a couple of cards fly out. Okay, Nicole. So interesting. I feel the grief and the sadness in the heart chakra is around family, okay? And this just confirms it, because this is the happiness card. And it says it's okay to be happy. So when this card comes out, it's usually that we're holding back being happy. We're holding back enjoying our life, because our tribe, our mob, our family, the people that we're around, whether we're physically hanging out with them or not, we're still, just because we might cut family off doesn't mean we're not in it and connected to it, because it's all soul and energy. But if our family is suffering, often we can't allow ourselves to be happy, okay? So I would definitely love to do some family work, you know, I do a lot of ancestral work, healing the ancestor work with you. I feel like that would help breathe. Even when I suggest that to you, I can feel you already, your heart starting to open to breathe. So it's about you allowing yourself to be happy, and perhaps that's why perhaps you're in love with someone who's not available or can't be available, okay, because the block is around not really completely allowing yourself to be happy. And even if that means you fall in love with somebody that can't commit or isn't available. All right. So we need to work on allowing yourself to release some of this family grief and this family pain, so you can be happy again. And the other card that you got, the Love Blocks card, is gratitude. So it's really about, again, I just feel like this is a bit of a conditioning as well over a long time, is really looking at what's bad, or, the things that go wrong, but you're getting, it's time to start looking at all the good that about you, the things that can go right, the things that have gone right, okay, because they do. And I'm even loving the light catching that card. It's like shine the light on the things that are great and good and can be great and good. Okay, so this is for Nicole Smith. I'm just going to get rid of neutral. Thank you. See you later. Sorry about that. So, Nicole, I hope that makes sense. There's a lot there. Can feel that depth, deep stuff. I usually go to the deep stuff. I try to keep it pretty, up here in this kind of format. If anybody needs to, contact me or want to ask anything else, please email me. I'm just going to put my email in right now because usually, look, emails have been a bit cray-cray at the start of the year, but usually my Facebook inbox is just too much. So I'm just sort of saying, give me an email if you seriously want to sort of talk more or do some work, and contact me that way. Rebecca at High Vibration City. So, yes, Nicole, I can feel that, darling. So that is my sense. I'll leave that with you, honey. Have a think about that. See what comes out there. I'm just feeling like this, I'm seeing Spirit's hands just opening up your heart a little bit more, in the back of your heart, just to allow yourself to start to receive, and allow yourself to receive. Okay. Thank you, darling. Radio. So I'm moving to Ray. Sorry about all the troll comments. Ray, where is she? Where did I see your name? Ray Louise. Darling, what was your question? I don't think that I actually see all the comments. I usually broadcast from a platform called StreamYard, and sometimes I don't see all the comments because when I go back into Facebook afterwards, I'm like, oh, I didn't see that. But this seems to be. Oh, that's good. Ray's just said that her friend has done some ancestral work with me. Oh, that's really great. I'm happy, Ray. Ray, can you just type in what it was that you wanted me to focus on for you tonight, and I'll do a reading for Ray. And I'm also being drawn to Rashita. Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. Rashita Dimon. Sorry, very confused about my twin flame relationship. Very stressful at the moment. Please, can you give me some guidance? Okay, so you would have seen I've been working with Love Blocks work for over 10 years. I have a very different concept of soulmate, twin flame, that sort of thing. We'll definitely address that, and we'll definitely address that, Rashida. I'm just going to see what Ray has said. Single but content, but who knows? Maybe there's a message from me for me. Sorry. Okay, Ray. So I'm going to go back to Rashida. We'll stay with Ray for the moment. Okay. And you know what? The key word there is content. And this has been coming up a lot in the last week. Just because someone's single doesn't mean that they want to be in a relationship, right? There's actually a lot of people who are, very happy to not be in love, to have time on their own and to really enjoy that. And I think, yes, absolutely. Absolutely, it is. It's amazing, and I'm really loving seeing more and more people just really sort of allow themselves to just be and to sink into that, and you know, because for so long there's this push, and for a lot of people there's still this push: if I'm single, I shouldn't be single, or it's bad to be single, or you know, I need to be out there and I need to be finding my partner. But you know, for more and more people, it's like, yeah, I'm actually okay. I'm doing really great on my own, and you know, it's good to get to know yourself. You know, a lot of people are in relationship. They don't know themselves. They don't know their partner. There's issues in the relationship. We've got to get to know ourselves. We've got to get to know our partner, and it's fucking stressful. You know, like, you know, to take the time out and to get to know yourself and build your relationship with yourself, you know, and then if you feel ready for a connection, that's wonderful. So I really love that. So I just feel I really love where you're at, Ray, and I like that you're focusing on your passions and your goals. I know that I've probably read for you before, and I'm really sorry, but I feel like I forget because I read for so many people, but I feel like there's a man in spirit for you. I just feel like there's someone there that's proud. I'm getting the word proud of you. I'm actually changing my cards over to the messages from spirit. Yes, I'm just feeling a male energy. I actually feel like there's a couple of people in spirit for you. And even your people in spirit, they're telling me that they're feeling more content and peaceful. So I think within their own journey, because I believe in life after life, you know, we continue learning and evolving, but I just feel that there's definitely learning and growing, and I think they're really sort of at peace, and it feels like they're at peace, but also that they're really enjoying you feeling at peace. Okay. And I feel like that's the message that they want to say, you know, that they can feel it when you're at peace. You know, our loved ones in spirit, they really, you know, of course, when we're grieving and we're a mess, especially because of losing them, that's difficult for them, you know, and they try to reach out to us and say things, and often we're not listening, or we sense spirit and shut them down because like, oh my god, you know. So the message that I feel for you strongly is that they're glad that you're finally at peace, and that makes them feel at peace. Okay. And I can feel some tears there, so that feels really lovely. Let's see what card you got. Someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. So perhaps there's someone, or there's a group of people perhaps that you want to work with in life that would, you know, that you're getting ready for, or are ready for, to provide them with some love and some support. I'm getting the word encouragement. So this could be a friend or someone in your family, or it could be a group of people that you're ready to serve or to work with in some way. Okay. But that's my sense for you, Ray. I just feel like you are sitting with you're getting ready. It's like the light's building within you and around you, and you're getting ready to take a step forward and to serve in some way. So that is my sense, and it feels solid, and it feels good. It feels like the right path. And you know, you've been through your journey, and you're getting ready to be able to do that, and to be able to support these people that you work with, which I can sense that you will have a deep sense of, like a deep love for, which is really beautiful. So Ray, I'm going to leave that with you, Dylan. I hope that helps you. Yeah, thank you very much for being here again. Oh, good. I'm just seeing your messages now. Beautiful. And I love that you're starting your own business. It just good. I had that sense. It feels good. Whatever it is you're about to step out and do, you're all but ready. Okay, and that's what you've been building to. So that's really great. Okay, so that was for Ray. Thanks for being here, Ray. So I'm going back to Rashida. So she was asking, she's feeling stressed about her TF relationship. So I work on with different soulmate relationships, and basically the concept of love blocks is to really work through our love blocks so we can move out of soulmate type relationships, which I see twin flames as a soulmate relationship, and I see soulmate relationships as karmic relationships. Okay, so these are the relationships where we sort of gravitate towards to keep learning the lessons that we need to learn, or where we're repeating lessons that we're really ready to let go of. Twin flame relationships, I feel the block primarily in these very, very stressful relationships is this codependent cord, okay? So when I work with people in unlocking blocks to sort of get out of this whole twin flame scenario, we really work primarily on their codependent nature, okay, which is this sense of really feeling that you need someone else to feel loved and to love, okay? So there's some really deep wounds there, can be connected to mother, but they can go back in past life as well. So sometimes there's some soul retrieval work, Rashida, they all sorts of things that we can do. I would have to sort of, look at you with a little bit more time. But that's my first sense, okay? I'm getting mother, and I know that it's like, well, what's this? Why are you talking about my mother? I'm asking about my twin flame relationship. Well, that's what I do in love blocks. I'm really going to, well, where's the core? Where do we need to start to look into what the issues are within you that's causing, the issues in relationship, okay? So mother, I feel is... And it's interesting because I'm getting, you might not have even done that before. You might not even think, well, what's the go with them? Everything's fine, or, I don't know what this is. So I feel like I'm planting a seed or opening a door for you in some things that I just feel that some things you're going to have some new perceptions about some things. But yes, this relationship, it just feels like it's a learning for you to grow stronger. It doesn't necessarily feel like that it will be the relationship that is going to, be the one that you settle into, because I feel like you're ready to do a lot of growing and evolving. I actually feel that you're, I actually feel like you're an old soul. I really feel like the real crux of your block, in terms of this relationship is more inner child, okay? There's just some, and there'll just be a few memories and a few just shifts in perceptions with some things that are causing you to believe something. And it could even be just some beliefs of the maternal, perhaps in your family or in your culture, that is really driving why you feel you need this relationship. Because I think once you look at it from a different perception, you're going to look at it from your truth, the truth of who you are, and go, actually, this is really shit. I do not want this for myself. Like, I'm trying to push this because of this ideal, this belief that's coming through from culture or family, but it actually isn't working for you, and it's not going to work for you. Okay, so that is my sense. So there's a bit of coaching needed there around perception. Okay, there's just something that you're believing to be true, and it's causing you to keep hanging on here. And I think once you get it, and I feel like you'll get it, I'm getting the number 6. So this could be over the next 6 weeks to 6 months. I feel like there's going to be I'm just getting like a snap, like a okay, now Spirit's really getting dramatic, because now it's like streamers and fireworks and celebrations. Like, it's going to be a massive aha that you're going to get here. Okay, so be open to see some things. Again, it could just be I get that with your mother. Okay, I felt as soon as I said that, there's nothing going on with my mother. But, sometimes until we look, we don't realize, it's not that there's anything that your mum's done wrong, but it could be some beliefs, okay? And sometimes there's these expectations of, how love should be or what we should do as a woman in love, these sorts of things. I want you to just sort of pay attention to that and just sit back and observe, right? Have a look at the family, have a look at the women, have a look at the relationships, and see if you can see this codependent kind of pattern, okay, in the family. That's what I'd like you to do, Rashida, okay? So, yes, the snap will come, honey. The snap will come. Thank you so much for being here. Hope that helps. I'm looking forward to hearing what happens on your journey over the next couple of months. That'd be great. So thanks, Rashida. Beautiful. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm going to read for you, Nicole. Nicole Bucknell. Been single for 5 years after 20 years marriage. Yep. Thought I just met Thought I just met my soulmate, and we had such a strong connection for 6 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks ago, he ghosted me without warning, won't respond to my messages. I'm so confused as we both felt such a crazy connection. I call this a cosmic connection. When you meet a cosmic sort of lover or a cosmic soulmate, it's like you come you meet together in the physical, and it's like boom, and it's like everything else just sort of fades away. Like the sex, the physical attraction, everything's just on fire and amazing, and it's like, on so many levels, it just sort of burns up so much energy, right? Until like all of a sudden the ghosting fits this profile of a cosmic connection really, really well, because someone just energetically gets completely exhausted first, and they just sort of have to disappear and escape, right? And, and sometimes the intensity of the connection usually scares one of the people, right? It's always one that happens to, a bit like the twin flamey sort of runner chaser kind of relationship, but different. Cosmic's different. So won't respond to my messages. I'm so confused. Yeah, it was a crazy connection. Do I hold on or do I let it go? Honey, let it go. And receive it, right? Receive it to, have that explosion. Do you know why you meet a cosmic lover? A cosmic lover comes into your life and then disappears. It's almost like they come in with the battery charges, and it's just the energy to bring you back to life. Whatever was happening before, okay, spirits just come together, and it's like just to put that life into you so you can come back to life. And now it's like, okay, here I am. I'm awake. I'm here. I'm back. Holy shit, what just happened? So it's not to go into any kind of feelings of rejection or sadness, because you don't want to close back down. It was a gift to bring you back to life. Okay. It was like a cosmic charge from the universe, from spirit. Okay, so honey, now what do you want to do with your life? Like, now what do you need to get back into, right? What like, were you doing something years ago and you kind of stopped, and now, or what were your dreams? What were your passions? Like, what do you want to do with life? That's where you are now, right? So just take it as a beautiful gift from spirit, from the universe. Like, holy shit, that was intense. Thank you. Like, woohoo! I'm in my body. It almost, it does. I shouldn't say almost. It brings you back into your body, brings you back into the physical world, brings you back into this realm, brings you back to life. So now you can get into it. Okay, it can be a little bit hard afterwards. That can be a little bit, especially when you get ghosted. That really sucks. But honestly, I want you to just have a smile and a laugh and take that experience as a bit, all right, that was pretty cool. And with the next lover, okay, I got to say this, with the next lover, it might not be so physically intense, but that's not a bad thing, because remember, we have to, if we want long-term relationship, we've got to sustain this energy. If it's going to be a cosmic energy, a cosmic connection like that, it can't be sustained in the physical realm. It can be sustained in other realms, and you've probably met in other realms and had energy sharing in other realms, but that level of energy cannot be sustained in the physical realm. Okay, so don't think moving forward that the connection has to be like that. You know, think about the marathon, honey, not the sprint, the marathon. Okay, so I hope you get my analogy, right? I hope you understand what I'm trying to say there. Like, you know, of course, you've got to have some physical and sexual chemistry, but, you know, I understand the intensity of what you just experienced, and that's really, that can be that energy. It's not even just about the physical, it's the energy can be difficult to sustain. So it's time to come back to life, get back on your path, because that's just going to help you move forward into what you want. And I feel, you know, over the next 12 months, you're going to be putting some plans together and working towards things, and really finding a good rhythm and routine in your life. So I just feel like you're about to set sail and you're about to get on your path. So I hope that helps, honey. That was cool. And of course, you know, hopefully you know where to find me if you need any help or support. I'll be here for you. Thank you, darling. Thanks for being here. Let me just check my time. Okay, that's cool. So let's have a look. Yes, that's very true. Very true, Ray. Yeah, cosmic lover. Yep. Come in, happen really quickly, and can end just as quickly. She's going to be okay. Absolutely. You're welcome. Okay. All right. So I'm being drawn to Heidi Duncan. So she's in a relationship, married. Any messages about my husband and my relationship, please? Okay. So I'm with Heidi. Hey, darling, how you going? Okay, Heidi. Right. Oh, I can just feel I'm coming down from that cosmic high. Oh, hilarious. Okay. A lot more. Okay, so now I'm starting to feel the energy. Okay, Heidi. So I'm sensing that there could be a bit of a lack of supporting each other, having each other's back here, okay, in this relationship. Feeling a little bit maybe there could be a bit of water under the bridge here, and there's a few things that need to be worked. A few things that need to be said, okay, is what Spirit's telling me. Maybe a little bit of a tit for tatty sort of going on in a respectful way. I mean, you know, really sort of focusing on, you know, well, you know, she's not really sort of doing this, or, you know, thinking this or feeling this, and you sort of feeling the same. So I kind of get the feeling a bit of checkmate here, So I feel like there's a sense about you both need to shift the focus to be in this, you know, together. It can be revived. I really do feel like it could be revived, but it's just going to need a little bit of focus on you both for a while, okay? And nothing else, not anything else in life. I just feel like you guys need to focus on yourselves and really just make I'm getting like a renewed vows, you know, so whether that's actually having a marriage vow renewal, or whether Spirit just means, you know, recommitting to each other. Maybe you need to just say some things that you intend to do and commit to each other, and just say, you know what, sort of being against each other, holding things against each other, we really need to commit to supporting each other 100%, okay? Because I feel like that's what really is needed, is the support. And yeah, I just feel like it's a bit is the word solemn. Like there needs to be perhaps not the infusion of the cosmic, but just some happiness, some contentment. Yeah, just feel like you need to reconnect again. Oh, darling, you got date night. You really just need to focus on some time again and rediscover yourselves. Heidi, because you got the happiness card too. This come out before. I don't know if you heard about the happiness card, but it's this card usually means that you're holding yourself back from being happy. There's something inside of you that, you know, I feel for you particularly very much the same as the other lady. There could be some stuff behind you, some family stuff that just really stops you from being happy. Okay, like there's a bit of baggage there. Family stuff, right, that just prevents you from really sort of opening yourself up and being happy. Okay, but first and foremost, I think the way out of this is to just start reconnecting and having some time together and making each other a priority and having each other's backs. I think that's first and foremost what needs to happen here. Because, you know, I'm getting visions like you could laugh. You could have a good time together, right? You know, you just need a bit of injection of happiness and a bit of romance, okay? So even if you've got I feel like you might have to make that move a bit. I feel like for whatever reason it needs to be you, and I feel for whatever reason you know that it needs to be you. Maybe you've got some time to make up for or something. I'm not sure what that means, but darling, just make some plans, put yourself out there, do some things. Don't be too hard on him at the beginning, and just start refocusing, talking, recommitting, supporting each other more. And I think that can really sort of turn things around and to really bring some life back into this relationship. Okay, and like I said, I just feel like with you there's something that behind you that's just stopping you from being happy. Okay, so that was for Heidi. I can't find Heidi's messages right now. So Heidi, darling, I'm leaving that with you. I hope that makes sense. Yes, but absolutely, you know, you can really have a really great relationship here, but you have to invest the time into it. We have to constantly commit to our relationships, all right? They don't just, it's like a plant. You can't put it in soil and, well, not all plants, but you can't put it in soil and it just expect it to thrive. We have to, you know, love it and give it sun and water, and our relationships are the same. Okay, so that was for Heidi, darling. Oh yes, right. Sorry, Heidi, I just saw your comment about your brother committing suicide. Gotcha. Yeah, absolutely, could be that. It actually felt like it was some heavy stuff back there. Right now, I can't sense that connection. If something comes after this, which often they will, I will comment under your message if I sense him or feel anything, which can happen. But darling, yeah, there's definitely a little bit more work there to let that go. And no doubt, let me pull this messages from heaven card. No doubt he will not want you all to be sad. He will not want you to be holding back, being in love, being happy, okay, because of him. And sometimes we do this unconsciously. We're stressed, you know, we shut our heart down, we don't let ourselves be vulnerable to our partners. You know, that's how we create intimacy, when we share our vulnerabilities, okay. So yeah, there's some time needed to open your heart there, but there's just absolutely no way that he'll want you to really, really experience the full extent of love and happiness in this lifetime. And the card, when I focus on him again, the only thing I feel when I'm talking about him is I just keep getting this pain in my foot. And it's funny, actually, I just noticed that there's footprints on this card. Put on your dancing shoes. I always find it difficult to read in this state. Put on your dancing shoes or walk along the beach. We encourage you to move. So maybe he was a bit of a groover, you know. Again, I'm not too sure. But I'll just, you know, as I said, if I feel more, if I sense more, I'll definitely let you know. Okay, darling. Take the time. It'll be worth it. You don't let this disconnection go on for too long, because then other things will start to break down and happen. You really want to be able to make this work, okay? And it can be a long, this could be a long-lasting relationship. Okay, that's for Heidi. So my beautiful darlings, that is my time. I am here most Wednesdays, 6:15 Sydney time. So I have put my email in the comments. So if anyone wants to contact me, ask me about other stuff I do, you're welcome. You can go to my website, Rebecca like a -lee.com, and you can see the stuff I do, even just to check me out, my Healing with the Ancestors work, love blogs, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. See ya.